Hello and welcome to another side play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Broken Harbors. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, I don't think you can get it for free. I think you have to go to like $5 a month for the Dawn Chorus Discord, not Discord, Patreon. But yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we wooed because, two muscular hot guys, they're just, hanging about and, yeah, wanted to do stuff. Though, I can't remember, did, was it that Rune, this was Rune's first time? Maybe not, I don't know. It has been a hot minute since I've last, done this thing. And yeah, they just got finished doing it, and now we're going to continue it. Reset face. And begin. My paw pad traces along the scar on my leg. Sometimes, like now, I forget it's there, and I'm surprised when I find it again. What happened there? Is he into some interesting stuff? No matter how much time passes, I live the rest of my life with it. There's another on my paw, from a traffic accident, and another from a bite that went in too deep. OWO? A few back from my childhood. Maybe they're unavoidable. Now, I look for any new gashes, but there are none. This ring in my ears, dull pitter-patter of the drizzle outside, drumming on dead leaves. I'm wondering if he's meaning like when well, what is our time? Okay, when he comes sometimes and you get kind of deaf. I don't know. The road slows down to a halt. The movement stretches into forever, and only the sound reaches me. Then scents come back, one by one. First Devon's, then my own. The fresh bedding, the laundry, dust, rain, wood. There's so much in me, so much that threatens to spill out. I examine the emotions, but I don't recognize them. I feel that if I could put them into words, a door would open, lead to some answer. If I could only hold on to this feeling and share it somehow. But these are things I could never share. The moments, the in-betweens, the very life itself, beneath words, beneath thoughts. Tears run down my cheeks, disappearing into the fur. I feel my own limbs entangling with Devon's, his breath on my neck, blowing through my fur, and the sunset on my face, red through my eyelids. I feel just the same as before. The same scent, the same body, the same face, the same thoughts, same impressions, all familiar. I'm searching, and I found nothing. The last ray of setting sun touched their entwined bodies, wrapping them in the afternoon warmth, like the finest shawl. Only their breathing signified the passage of time, changing from heavy and drawn out to gentle and consistent as the light joined, half slumbering. Sometimes, seeming to grow in its near silence, a sprout leaves, reaching the sun, this single ray that fell upon it. But then the sun hid behind the horizon, and the day had ended. So they lay there, in each other's arms, dreaming, each alone. How comfort can be found in the arms of a friend. How we're always in searching of something, always falling short. How we grasp but can never hold. No ships can moor at broken harbors. They felt the shape of each other's loneliness, suddenly apparent, and, their snouts pressed together, they felt how far away each other they were, how distinct, how different, that they would never know each other. And it was fine. They could hold on to each other for the moment, smiles on their relaxed faces, graceful and happy for each other's presence. Last drops fall down, the rain letting up at last. With a groan, they rose from the bed, filled with warm glow. There was something symbolic in the movement, as if they were waking up after a long, cold winter, and one that could make one forget what spring looked like. But now they were coming back to life. The water stopped. Maybe 5 minutes more passed before Rune came out of the bathroom, already dried and dressed. Devin was sitting in the kitchen, sipping a cup of tea, humming a melody. Forget our fate. The pedular sings. Each time that... I don't know, I was thinking Linkin Park. On the table was a second cup, all full of amber liquid. It's pee. Hey. I left the towel on the floor. Thanks for letting me take a shower here. No problem. I made you tea. Oh, thank you. I'm really thirsty. Because of all... you did take a lot of liquid. Haha, got him. The tea was still warm. A herbal infusion with a tangy taste. They both drank in silence, a comfortable one filled with understanding. When the empty cups returned to the table, the sky was beginning to darken already. You sure you don't want to stay the night? Nah, I'll get going, but thank you. I appreciate the offer. Okay, come on. Don't be like all the people I've slept with and just leave. Come on. You know, this was something. Thank you, really. I really enjoyed it. Me too. You were great. Honestly, the best partner I can imagine. So, you're sure everything's fine between us? You're not regretting anything? No, not one bit. If you have anything you'd like to talk about, you can stay longer, or we can go to the bar, or somewhere. Do it in the bathroom. Really, all is good, but I think I need some rest now, and maybe a little walk. So, tea house on Tuesday? Oh, right, I need to make a reservation. I think I'll call them on the way back. Maybe we'll get a better table if I call early. Yes, please. Don't make me sit on the floor again. Aw, but that's the best table. Fine, though, I'll get one of the chairs. Oh, and there's a concert this weekend, and I want to check it out. I can drop you a link if you want. Sure. I don't think I've left anything. Are you sure you don't need help with the dishes or anything? Don't worry about it. I'll manage. You're my guest. I couldn't let you clean up after me. So, see you? See you. Still, in a great mood, the Panther put on the second disc of a record. The weary sounds were written on the cover, and moved to the balcony, this time with a notebook in his paw. Soon, the landlord figure went out in the street, heading west, headphones in his ears. Walking towards the sun, the Panther thought, even if it's far beyond the horizon now. He felt calm, finally, maybe for the first time since he arrived here. Looking at the park in front of him, he didn't see the chaos and movement, but a harmony of beauty in its bare branches and leaves cascading against the backdrop of the evening sky. This is life, he felt. In these branches, in the falling leaves, in the sunset and evening sky, in the stars twinkling softly, but foremost in the bustling from around the corner. It's the tea house. It's sitting together in the living room, cups and paws. It's holding and being held, the closeness and the distance, the relations of objects and persons. He opened the notebook, pen sailing across the paper. This is life, flowing to the tips of my limbs. If I'm here by myself, nothing happens. Everything is stagnant. In this solitude, I can't grow. I have to open myself again, find a way out. I have to believe that things can change. I might get hurt again, but that's life too. It's one more scar, but in the end, isn't it worth it? Everything you hold, someday you have to let go. Now I know that good things can still happen to me, but not if I sit in one place, with my guard up, fortified like a tower. It's hard to even look at the photos when the past turns bitter. The only way I can go is forward. I see it now. The deer helped me get my life back. in a manner of speaking. Now, I have to use it wisely, not waste it on this loneliness. The wind picks up, blowing leaves onto the street. The sky darkens. The lonely people are getting lonelier. But here I am, pen and paw, warm glow burning inside. Vastness of the city open up before me. What am I feeling? A single tear falls on the page. Before the cover closes, the page becomes just one of many. The music fades, the vinyl disc stopping on the player. Devin gets up from the chair, leaving the notebook, and heads towards the bedroom. It's dark inside, tissue still lying on the floor, the room smelling of sex. Crossing the room to the window, wanting to let in some fresh air, he notices something lying on the bed. A single daffodil, no nut attached. It was the first time someone gave him a flower. It looked so cheerful, bright, and colorful against the cold blue of the bedding. The bright spot on the cold and lonely fabric. He picked it up and put it on his chest, feeling tears well up. And then he felt it. Briskly, he returned to the balcony, holding the flower close. Opening the notebook, he added one more line. I am happy. And that's the end of that. Sometimes you need a good shag to feel better. Just saying. I had one recently, and it was nice. Hyena. He's like, having a good shag. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this one. I wonder if we have anything set up next. Let's see, we did I Promise. What are benefits? Now, let's just close and open them. Though I guess if we're doing some of these things, we'd need to maybe make... Or we don't need to, but we could make a quick look of them. How's it 0.01? Okay, there we go. So I'm guessing this is like from Echo, and I guess it's like here's the relationship between, a bit briefly, between Carl and Flynn. Let's see. The intro remake of Sileo, I guess? Yeah, like we need more Sileo videos. For reference, I have like 54 videos of it that I haven't posted, which is over a year's worth of content. That's where I put Sanctuary? Oh, that's why it wasn't in everything else. Okay, that makes sense. The day it all went wrong with Sileo, I guess I could just open up those things. Don't get me wrong. I like Sileo. It's good. It's just that, Taizu is so long. And, like, there's just multiple times where I'm like, hey guys, can we skip? Can we not have the main character think and think and think and think again? Yeah, these two. I'm not sure what this one is. It kind of makes me think it's like the day it all went wrong, when he bottomed for the first time. And I'm not really sure if he's a bottom or a top. He doesn't look cute normally, but there he actually looks cute, just saying. Let's see, what other ones we got? I have to turn that off, or else for some reason it goes, you were on this thing. How about we go on to Steam? What else we got? Day we went wrong. Yeah, that's a bit loud. The Smoke Room Halloween special. It's good that, I've played all the way through because I'm like, okay, I know these people. That's... It's not Ty, is it Tal? I didn't just get done with the route, but it was like maybe a week ago I finished that route. Up to, the point. What else do we got? Also, let's just turn down just a smidge more. Because I think with these ones, it's like, hey, it's modern day. Because, you know, though I wonder if there's still ho-ness, or if it's just hanging out with people. Then you got the smoke room, beach getaway, hyena, aliens. Supposedly? I don't know. And boy, we must be using a lot of electricity. Not we, but city. And then there's one more which I'm going to be putting off for a hot minute. Because, you know, I guess it has spoilers. Vessels, which I guess is the game that contains stuff from Arches, basically the sequel of Echo. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it's like the wolf or coyote or whatever and the bear, who are a couple, go to the town of Echo like a while after the events of Echo, and apparently Brian and Duke are still there and alive? Which I do find it funny that they're alive, because like, out of the routes that we've done, let's see, Duke dies in Leo's route, as spoiler, Leo's routes, Carl's routes. I'm not sure where he goes in Jenna's route. Brian supposedly dies in Jenna's route, supposedly dies in Leo's route. We don't see him in Carl's routes. But it's like, these characters die with such frequency, I'm surprised that they're in the sequel. Oh my god, you killed Brian, you bastards! Anyways, until next time, another side play of visual novels. Me, GamerWolfSix, of some other game. I have to think about it. Probably not this one, because I would like to at least play through Arches before, you know, stuff. Anyways, thanks and see ya.